All right. What is up, fam? It is Peyton here, and I'm super excited because I am officially just going to be switching over this channel to the Game Report. So I'm changing my name because it's pretty difficult to say, but I need to try to find more traffic coming into the channel. So I'm going to be calling it the GameReport.io, which a website is coming soon. So I'm super pumped about that. But this game is going to be going strictly into crypto video games or blockchain games or whatever type of term is going to stand the test of time. But I'm super excited about it. And so today is episode 1. And we're going to go a little bit about what I'm investing in. Also, kind of going over the macro level, like where is blockchain game going? Why am I switching my channel? And all of that stuff. So I'm going to switch over to my screen here. And this is why I'm switching over to crypto video games and been actually converting a lot of my stock portfolio into crypto video games. Yes, it might be risky on the short term, but I think long term it will win out. And I'll explain to you my thought process. So the total addressable market of gaming is $173.70 billion in 2020. So during the height of pandemic, where a lot of people were playing video games, it was $173. 2.9 billion players worldwide with a compound annual growth rate, that's what the CAGR stands for, of 9.64%. That being said, there's only 804 users on the blockchain that are actually playing these games. So it's actually pretty crazy the amount of players that are not playing blockchain gaming. So that means that overall the total addressable market for blockchain gaming specifically is going to grow at a rapid rate. And it's going from people that play video games to people that are going to be playing video games on the blockchain, which is way more advantageous for the user and for the player. And I'll explain a little bit about that, if not in this video, but in another video later on. Okay, so I also want to kind of explain like the difference in revenue models between like the blockchain gaming and non-blockchain gaming. So Axie Infinity, which is a game on the Ethereum blockchain, just hit 1 million daily active users and made $800 million in revenue. Outstanding, crazy amount of revenue in just 1 month. Grand Theft Auto 5, just to put this in perspective, in 2020 made $900 million, closer to actually $1 billion, like $980 million in a whole year. In terms of microtransactions alone, Activision Blizzard just made $1.3 billion for microtransactions in 3 months. So a game that only has 1 million daily active users is almost beating out one of the top of the line game developers in the world. Activision Blizzard, that's accounting for Call of Duty, World of Warcraft, Overwatch, all that stuff accounted for $1.3 billion in microtransactions in 3 months. And if you add up Axie's revenue, it's actually competing or actually doing better than Call of Duty. Crazy. Roblox is $920 million in revenue a year, and that's 33.4 million daily active users. So just saying, blockchain gaming has a lot of revenue potential, and so you also shouldn't be valuing them. We should value them based on like video games that we currently have, but at the same time too, we shouldn't really put a cap on them, and try to match their market cap with video games, because there is a lot more revenue generated through blockchain games. And I'll explain a little bit about that as I go into these specific projects that I'm looking at. Okay, so the Discord wanted me to kind of mention why I'm into NFT, Sidus NFT Heros. And how I found this was actually through Becker's Twitter portfolio. He followed them, and I used in.hootsuite.com. If you're not familiar with in.hootsuite.com, I teach about it a lot in my previous videos, but it's a way to chronologically put in order the Twitter users of somebody that you enjoy like following and stuff. So I'll just do a live one right now. And so there is CCS Becker. He's somebody that has officially said that he's just focusing on crypto video games, and he's smart for doing that. And I'm going to take a while for it to actually retrieve the API. But what I did was I followed his Twitter profile, and I saw that he had Sidus NFT Heroes. And what I did, he had right here. And so right when he actually started following these guys, that's when I picked it up. And I don't follow everything that Becker does. I actually just go onto his portfolio to see if I enjoy the games. There's actually a lot of games that he follows that I wouldn't invest in myself. But what I did was I checked out Sidus NFT Heroes, which is this, and got in and read like what their specific things are, what some of their facts are, the roadmaps, and I really liked what I saw. And so what I did from there was I went into Clubhouses and then their Discord channel, and I asked questions. And so I have talked to the marketer as well as Dan, who is the CEO, quite a bit of times, and I've asked him questions about, hey, how is the video game development going? What is it like? What is it going to be like? And he's answered a lot of my questions. So for the Discord channel, they asked me like why I'm bullish on it. So why I'm bullish on it is because of the CEO. The CEO seems like his head is on straight. Every single question that I ask him, he has an answer for. And if he doesn't, he gets it back to me on the next Clubhouse. And so a lot of my questions pertain, because I'm like a crypto gamer, is like, when is this game coming out? What does it resemble? You know, how can I, what's the traits of these heroes? And so what happened is that he told me that, hey, in 5 to 6 months, we should have a full game to be able to play. In 2 to 3 weeks from now, there should be some research and development and trailers for us to see. And for me, this is probably my riskiest investment in my portfolio. And so what I did was I bought a few of these NFTs because I believe that the CEO would deliver on his promises. And so just to kind of give you a brief overview of what this is. So you have these NFT heroes that you are going to be able to battle, but you also can stake, and there's a lot of different utility. What I also like about it is that if you have $200 worth of NFT tokens and also a character, you get 50% of the proceeds that are on the secondary market. So if somebody sells one of their NFT heroes, the NFT Heroes app takes 10% of that, and then 5% of the 10% goes to all the people that are holding these heroes. And that's what I really like too. And this is what it is. Galaxy Heroes holding a minimum of $200 in NFTs or MLK tokens receive 50% of the collected royalties from all secondary sales on the Galaxy Hero collection. So this NFT has a lot of utility. It's not just sitting in there and being a profile picture on like a Twitter profile or whatever. It actually is generating money for me, and I also can stake it. So you can also stake your heroes on this, and there is a stake function. You can stake your heroes and actually collect these tokens, these NFT or MLK2 tokens. I'm not too familiar with those tokens, but they also generate money for you too if you stake your heroes. And that's what I plan on doing. So if you look at my OpenSea, I have 5 of them right now, and I actually did purchase a legendary. So I'll be turning one of these people into a legendary hero, in which that there's higher rewards and higher staking opportunities for those heroes, as well as excuse me, higher traits for them. So super pumped about that. Excuse me. And so I'll be doing this on the 18th. I can claim one of my heroes to be a legendary hero, which is 1 out of 500. And so I'm super excited about that. And yeah, then there's also a battle arena that's coming out early next year. And I feel like there's going to be use cases for these NFTs. Not only can you stake them, not only can you receive royalties, you can also battle them and also earn rewards. Also, NFT heroes can be able to be used in like a ticket to be able to participate in like these riddles about crypto and stuff like that. And you can participate with your friends or anything like that. And you can try to figure out these riddles or these puzzles. And like the rewards are like ETH or Bitcoin or like a specific NFT. So like a Bored Ape is what was mentioned. So these like riddles are only going to be able to be used by the people that have like this NFT. So I'm super excited about it. And yeah, my riskiest investment for sure, but I've talked to the CEO enough that I feel confident in his ability. Sorry about my cough, guys. Okay, so what's next? I also recently got into Sandbox off of this dip. So the Sandbox has been trading at like $1.90, 80 cents, but I saw that it kind of dipped down to 70 cents, and I was like, you know what? I really like Sand. The amount of revenue generated from this this game can be crazy. If you haven't known the sandbox, a lot of money is flowing in that. So right now it's a 706 million market cap. Fully diluted is 2.3 billion, which I think it's personally, not financial advice, completely undervalued, even in the long run. So a lot of these games that I'm investing in are not for like a short term trade or a swing trade. This is just for me holding on to this token to be able to ride the wave as it produces results. And so just for an example, Roblox's market cap, which is kind of like what it's trying to be, is 50.5 billion. So that's obviously projecting in the future. Right now, fully diluted market cap, 2.3 billion. I think in the future, it's worth more if this takes off. So a lot of this is still risky, but at the same time, I'm struggling here. At the same time, it is, I still think it's undervalued. One of the other ones that I saw from Becker's post or Becker's follow was Cypher. And so these ciphers just came out. And this is also a game-based NFT. And the floor price used to be like 0.4 because there was still like a mystery box for them. But I do think that I haven't really done my research on them. But for anybody that wants to do research on this, this is possibly a project that could actually have utility in the future. For me, I chose Sidus NFTs over this because I just like the CEO and I've gotten to interact with him. So that was important for me. Okay. And other games that I'm investing into is D-Race. And this actually had a big pump because Becker actually pumped it himself. But D-Race is one of these games that I'm actually staking and are receiving rewards. And I'm super excited about this game. This is actually going to be doing a NFT type of like horses, just like Zedrun, but I think it's a little bit more appealing to have regular horses, also the NFTs and stuff like that. And Zedrun has kind of had like this first place advantage, and there's not much competition for them. And I think D-Race is that competition for both of them to kind of push each other farther. And I think there's going to be multiple winners in this space. So I don't think that Zedrun is going to take the crown all the time. Or even if they do, I still think that D-Race has a opportunity to take some of the market share away from Zedrun. A lot of people are like on my last video are like kind of saying that, you know, Zedrun's the best or like D-Race is the best. It's like there's multiple winners. Like we're so early in the NFT gaming space that if you like really hold like any of the front runners, you'll be fine. And that's also why I wanted to invest in the Sandbox. The Sandbox is an amazing game that is a platform in which that other people can make NFTs and trade it. So I really like what they're doing there, and they've had a lot of backing, and so I'm super pumped. Star Atlas, I've mentioned a little bit about Star Atlas, and I have some reservations just for the fact that I think it's a really ambitious game. And, you know, they might not be able to deliver all of that, especially with just a 300 person team. And that should be it. Sorry, guys, I'm struggling with my cough here. But I kind of wanted to explain Sidus for the Discord folks. If you're interested in Discord, message me on Twitter. I'll send you out the link. We're trying to keep it, you know, locked to people that actually want to participate in the Discord. We're just trying to make sure that like we're not inviting everybody into the Discord because there's a lot of good gems in there. And we've like said like items like Theatin Arena before, Elliott Trades, and Becker has done it before, and we kind of teach about our research methods. So I try to keep that Discord channel pretty closed off. And so if you want to participate, please message me on Twitter if you want to. All right. But that's about it. Kind of wanted to just get on and say, hey. All right. Love you guys. Peace. Just kidding. Just kidding. I'm not gone. I have questions. So Samuel Wilson said, hey, are you still bullish on D-Race? It's pumping like crazy right now. I am bullish on D-Race. And the recent FUD for D-Race, I've asked the team to be interviewed because I do feel like there's a lot of FUD out there and they should address it. They have addressed it on Telegram, but it's not open to the public, and they did it on Twitter. So what happened was that the place that they were staking or they were using to, like as a third party to stake, the DAO maker, got compromised. And so it got hacked along with, I think, 3 other games or 3 other applications, and pretty much just got sold off like that. And that's why there was a huge dip to like 70 something cents or 50 something cents. I forget what. And what happened was that, you know, the D-Race members switched over to another staking platform, and I've been staking there ever since. But yeah, it really sucked. What do you think about BIMFPS? Let me check it out. I'll check it out right now. First-person shooter has not been disrupted or made yet. It looks like Call of Duty, which, you know, that's awesome. Okay, so this is what I would do. So this looks good, right? I need to make sure that this is not actually built in like Unreal Engine or Unity already. So what you can do is like find out in Unity assets. It looks like Unity. I think it is. I'm not too sure. What you can do is you could try to figure out so this kind of looks a little like it, right? So I just want to make sure that people are understanding. So it's third person. So this one looks a little, so for me, right? I'm looking at this as like a Unity type of generation or asset, and seeing, you know, this is a solid game right here. And this is just an asset that you can purchase and then you can modify to whatever you want. So for me, is like, hey, could they have done that for this? And nothing's wrong with that per se, but I'm just saying is that this doesn't seem like it's going to have like legs. And that's what I'm thinking about in terms of an investor long term. I'm not in it for the short game. I take that back. Sometimes I will, if I see an opportunity, I will take it to be able to, you know, like ride a pump. If I see something that like Becker or Elliott Trades does before, like I will take that and I will write it. And I'm not saying that like this game is from the Universal Shooter Kit. I'm just saying that you can make a game that looks very similar to Home or the BIM FPS and slap like a token on top of it, get a whole bunch of people to invest in it, and then they just rug pull. And I'm not saying that that's what they're doing. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying you just have to be careful with these. And like for me, I would say like, hey, this is actually a pretty good thing to look into. But it's like, okay, is there any type of things that I would really like to get into? So like, who's the creator of it? Have they made games in the past? What does their white paper look like? A lot of people think that like, you know, white paper is dumb. I think it's actually really good because it actually puts in like some thought and like a business plan that they've actually planned out, like their roadmap and everything like that. So I disagree with anybody that doesn't like the roadmap. I like it. So yeah, I'm not saying that you shouldn't invest in it. I'm just saying maybe you should invest in, look into it a little bit further. Maro Ora M, hey man, thanks, appreciate it. Yeah, I've been grinding out these videos. I've been really liking it. I think I found like my place, my home in the little YouTube universe. So I'm super pumped about that. So yeah, Angry Panda, that's what I would do. I would just check it out, make sure that you're that this game is legit and that it's not just bought off the Unity asset store. And that was just like me, like, you know, as soon as you told me, looked up in Unity asset store and it looked like one that was pretty close to it. So, yeah, that's about it. Now I am done.